Welcome to Shopping East Tennessee on WTMB. Joe Palo with you today at Fairfield Inn and Suites off of West Side Drive here in Cleveland. And the reason why we're here is we're here with the Ohio Valley Roadshow. And I'm standing here with Ronnie Stinson of the Ohio Valley Roadshow. And Ronnie, thank you for being with us, man.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about the Ohio Valley Roadshow. And folks, what he's getting ready to tell you is going to put some money in your pocket and get rid of some of that stuff you have laid around your house that you don't know what to do with. This is a great, great event that has come here to Cleveland, and it's here till Saturday, this Saturday, so you need to hurry up and come on out here. But tell us a little bit about the Ohio Valley Roadshow. I'll get it out.
Well, what we do is we pay on the spot for gold coins, pre-1965 silver coins, antiques, collectibles, vintage guitars, anything of value. If it's old, gold, or unique, hey, we want to see it. Bring it in. We'll take a look at it. We'll make an offer to buy it. If we can buy it, we'll pay you right on the spot. That's the most exciting thing. You get paid right then.
And it's, of course, it's gold. You're talking gold and silver, but as folks can see behind us, anything of value, obviously. I know you've got a little booklet here that you've got a Les Paul guitar from 1960 that was sold for $100,000?
Absolutely. A 1960, got it brand new, never played it, put it in the closet, brought it into one of our shows, thought it might be some value there. We did spend a little over $100,000 on that particular guitar. Condition is everything. It was immaculate, beautiful guitar.
And I guess that's with anything. The condition of it determines the value of the merchandise.
Absolutely. One of the main determining factors is how rare is it, followed by condition, and then age also does play a factor, but not as much as a lot of people may think.
Right, right. And I guess the originality of it, I mean, if it's been kind of fixed here or there, I guess that has something to do with what the value would be. But if it's all original parts and all that, I guess it's worth a little bit more.
Absolutely. The serious collector is looking for the most original that he can find. The more novice collector, that's why we have a market for everybody. Right. We'll take that piece just to say they have that piece, right, and then work on their collection from there.
It's just amazing, and you can see some of the stuff we have behind us here that folks have brought in. And so anything you have that you may think is of value, and listen, even if it's not of value, Ronnie will be able to tell you when he looks at it, and so no foul, no harm. But if you think it may be worth something, you never know. And there's things that people have, treasures that they have no idea how much they're worth. They bring it to see you, come to see you folks, and they go home with a little bit of money in their pocket.
Absolutely. After the 4th, the fireworks, the barbecues, and the gas to get there, right, who couldn't use a little extra money? And like you said, bring it in. Let's take a look at it. You'll know whether to put it in a safe deposit box or the yard sale. We can help you out with that. And if it's something I can buy, hey, we'd love to have it.
And again, you get paid on the spot. It's not like you have to wait for a check in the mail. You get paid on the spot. Now we mentioned till Saturday, so you're going to be here in Cleveland till this Saturday. That's the stint of this of the event you're having right here today.
That's correct. We'll be here 9 to 6 today through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturday.
And you've been in Cleveland before, I understand. The Ohio Valley Roadshow has been in Cleveland before.
That's correct. Well, just since 2005, we spent over $200 million, and we do that by traveling back to the same areas over and over and over again. Yeah. We're not some of these companies that just popped up overnight that's here today and gone tomorrow. We're worldwide right now. We're in 7 different countries. Wow. So that's pretty impressive. And we've been doing this since 1985. Okay. And we've been specifying more on the metals, the precious metals, since 2005, which is when they really started their increase.
Yeah. Well, now where exactly are you all located? Where is the company located?
The worldwide headquarters in Springfield, Illinois. Okay. We're known as Ohio Valley Region, which started off being Illinois, Ohio, Kentucky. Well, since then, we've branched out to all the United States and, like I said, 7 foreign countries. And we're fixing to hire another 1,500 people. So, wow, guys, if you're looking for some work, come by and see me.
Yeah, come by and see Ronnie and put in an application as well. And what a great job to have. I mean, very interesting, very unique stuff. And you may find a treasure yourself. You come to work here. Well, also talk about some of the other stuff you buy. We mentioned, of course, gold and silver and of course, the guitars and that kind of thing. But just tell us the gambit of stuff that you guys will look at and pay somebody for.
Everything from 10, 12, 15-cent comic books, old baseball cards. Okay. The older, the better when it comes to those. Any kind of war memorabilia. With the 150th anniversary of the Civil War coming up, those are huge right now. Any of those Civil War swords, band bayonets, even all the way up through Vietnam and Iraq. We're definitely interested in the war memorabilia. Any of the old toys, the tin types, the Hubleys, any of the old Lionel trains, American Flyers, any of the old banks are starting to become, the old cast iron banks, those are becoming highly collectible right now. And of course, obviously, vintage guitars. Vintage guitars it's amazing to me what some of the values on those are.
Well, the wild thing is, of course, this part of the country, as you probably know, we had the Battle of Chickamauga, which is right, 30 minutes from here, and a lot of Civil War stuff has been found there. To this day, they're still finding stuff. People with metal detectors, Civil War buttons from their coats, and that type of thing. And any of that is possibly worth some money.
Right, it's highly sought after, especially the uniforms.
Yeah.
Anything that's marked CSA, we'd love to see. The Confederate States of America, there was less produced, more rare. I'd love to take a look at those. Very interested in them.
Now, when the stuff that you buy, what exactly happens to it after you leave here with it?
It will wind up in the hands of a collector. It's not something we're going to destroy. Obviously, we're going to try to put it in the hands of a collector that wants it the most. That's just what we do. We help find items, and the internet's a wonderful source anymore.
Okay, yeah.
It's such a wide range of resources.
Yeah. And so, all right, let me ask you this question. So, if there's a collector out there that is looking for something, they could get in touch with you, and you guys can help them to find it?
Sure, stop by, give me a call, let me know what's going on. We'll do everything we can.
Let's also, of course, we mentioned this, but you do pay up front to the customer. So after you tell them what the merchandise is worth, and they decide they're going to sell it to you, right then and there, you give them the cash, the bill of sale, whatever they give, and the stuff is yours, and the money's theirs, and they're on their way.
Absolutely. Shake your hand, thank them for coming in. Real simple process.
Terrific. Now, do you evaluate the merchandise? And I know it's a fair evaluation when you look at it and you decide to give them the full value of what the item is worth?
Absolutely. I deal more with pocket watches and precious metal. I have a gentleman here on general antiques, dolls, another gentleman on sports memorabilia. I'm backed up by an entire research department. So if you have an item you think's valuable, you don't know what it is, you're looking to sell it and need some money, hey, bring it in. We'll do our best for you.
Now, if you will, tell us your phone number, and also, folks, if they want to get in touch with you, if they may not happen to be able to come by before Saturday, but they do want to get in touch with you, what's your phone number? And of course, let's give them the address here at Fairfield Inn, if we know that too. Absolutely.
My cell phone number is 270-250-2811. Just give me a call anytime. It's glued to my hip.
Well, what's so strange is, okay, what's the protocol? Like if somebody has something right now and they're watching us and they say, I want to go by there, I've got this, whatever it may be, a Civil War hat. They just come to the Fairfield Inn, they follow the signs, obviously, and just walk in the door, and they have to register, or they just find one of you folks to give them a evaluation of how much the merchandise is worth?
Absolutely. Just come in, look for me. I will give you a number. Our wait's usually anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes, usually not that long. We'll bring you in, set you down with one of our experts. We will separate your items between ones that's valuable and, well, ones that may not be.
True.
And then we'll make an offer to purchase that. If that's something you want to sell, we can get together on price. We will pay you on the spot, shake your hand, and appreciate you coming in.
Wow. And I mean, folks, I know you've seen these type of shows on television, and it is what it is. I mean, you get paid right then and there for what you may have that you've just got laying around in your garage that you were going to sell in a yard sale. You probably can get a little bit more money because the value may be worth more than you think. And it doesn't hurt to come by and see Ronnie and see what it could be worth. I mean, it's not like it's going to be just a little bit of your time, but who knows? You may go home with a pretty good sized check in your pocket.
Absolutely. The thing about it, you're going to see some of your neighbors, maybe some items you've never seen before or never see again. What we see on a daily basis, most of the general public don't. So come on in. I mean, it's worth your time just to look around.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you something else, Ronnie. What if somebody comes in here, and I'm asking this off the cuff, so, I mean, what if somebody comes in here, they sell you something, and then they say, I like that guitar. Can they buy here too?
No, we're not actually licensed to sell. We deal more with, we're just on the buying end of it.
Okay.
Like I said, we do have collectors and research department that these go to. So, but absolutely, come in and take a look at what we got. Bring your items with you, gold and silver. I can't harp enough on that right now.
Yeah.
Have you seen the prices of it? I mean, it's a gold rush right now.
Really?
Absolutely. When the economy's weak, gold is high. Now's the time to sell, whether it's broke, one earring, or maybe an engagement ring that didn't work out. It's not the ring's fault, but you don't want to give that ring to the new girlfriend.
Yeah,
it's not going to work. Bring that in there. There's some value there. We'd like to see it.
Well, what's the smallest amount of gold, or is there a small, an amount that's too small? You say an earring. So if somebody comes in with a gold earring, that could conceivably be worth some money.
Absolutely. We purchase everything from, most of what I see is single earrings. Of course, we buy the sets, the gold coins, broken herringbones. It don't have to be in perfect shape. I don't care if it's new and in the box or you drug it down here behind the truck. Gold is gold, and there's still value there. Cash in when prices are high.
Okay. Now, what quality of gold are you looking for? I know there's certain different areas of quality. I mean, I know we want gold, but what is not accepted as gold? I mean, gold plated, it's got to be pure gold.
Yeah, roll gold plated is such a thin layer on there, it's not really recoverable. I can always buy it as costume jewelry, so there still may be a little value there,
okay,
but it's just not gold. We will buy everything from the European stamped 333, which is 8 karat, all the way up to the 24 karat. Love the 24, beautiful color. Brings a lot more money because it's a more higher percentage of gold.
What if somebody has, like you say, the engagement ring, okay, and it's got a pretty good sized diamond in it too? How does that work?
Very simple. We will look at the color, the cut, the size, and the clarity of that stone and make an offer based on all of those conditions.
Plus the gold itself.
Absolutely.
Well, I see, folks, this is the thing about it. If you stop by here, again, you may find out that some of the stuff you have is worth a pretty good little penny that you've got just sitting around. And like Ronnie said, you may have that engagement ring that just really didn't work out. So why toss it in a drawer somewhere? Get some use out of it by selling it to Ronnie. Get yourself some money in your pocket, and that'll help you on the date for the next girlfriend. It's a good start. You get rid of the ring, it's a good start for the next one. Let's also talk about some of the other stuff and the value thereof. Is it anything that is antiquish, or is it something that just may be something that may be new, but it's a collector's item because collectors are? Is it all based on what the collectors want, I guess is what I'm asking?
Well, it's all based on current market. How many were made? How rare is it? What condition is it? How old does play a factor, but not as much as rarity.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
Okay. And now, I do want to touch on this. You don't accept any firearms right now. So if some folks have some antique firearms, maybe Civil War firearms, is there something they can do down the road with you guys, and can go on the website, or what would they need to do if they have maybe a firearm or two?
Yeah, absolutely. You can check our website. We're not purchasing them right now. We're in the works of redoing our federal firearms license because we do comply to all state, local, and federal laws. That's one thing that we do as a company.
That's great.
But right now we cannot buy firearms, unfortunately.
Now, what is the website, though, that they can check out the stuff that you guys have?
Ohio Valley, Gold and Silver. Check us out online. Come in and see us.
Terrific. And the phone number again, your phone number?
270-250-2811.
All right, folks. Again, they're here till Saturday at the Fairfield Inn right here off of West Side Drive in Cleveland. This is Ronnie Stinson, and it's the Ohio Valley Roadshow. It's a great way to make yourself some extra cash, get rid of some of that stuff you got lying around, and just a unique place to even stop by and just see what stuff is worth. Even if you don't want to sell it, just see what it's worth. You have an idea. Great place. Again, stop on by the Ohio Valley Roadshow in the Fairfield Inn right here off West Side Drive in Cleveland. Ronnie, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, folks, for Shopping East Tennessee on WTMB, I'm Joe Palo.